Hey everybody, welcome to the channel. If you're here for the first time, hello, we're so happy to have you. And if you're returning, well, you know the drill. Hit that subscribe button harder than a meatball sub hits Guy Fieri's stomach. Today we're diving headfirst into the heartland. With rolling hills, fields of green, none of that amber waves of grain, we're showing you the good stuff. And enough springtime beauty to make a Disney princess jealous. It's time for us all to journey together through the top 5 spring destinations in Nebraska. Get ready to loosen your belts and maybe grab a bib, because things are about to get deliciously beautiful. First up, our journey begins at the number 5 spot on our list, Omaha's Henry Doorly Zoo and Aquarium. Now, you may be thinking, a zoo in Nebraska? Trust us on this. This isn't your average petting zoo with a couple of tired old goats. This place is the real deal. With over 100 acres of pure animal habitat, elephants roam around in a place designed to mimic their own natural environment. Penguins waddle about, being their usual clumsy selves. There are enough exotic creatures here to make you think you've wandered onto the set of the incredible Jurassic Park. And the best part, springtime is when the zoo really comes alive. Baby animals run about everywhere. It's cuteness overload. You'll see fluffy ducklings taking their first swim, baby gorillas clinging to their mamas, and maybe even a wobbly-legged giraffe calf taking its first steps. But it's not just about the animals here. The Henry Doorly Zoo also boasts some beautifully impressive gardens with lush greenery, vibrant flowers blooming in every colour imaginable, and enough fresh air to make you forget you're in the middle of a bustling city. There are incredible indoor exhibits like the Lied Jungle and the Desert Dome. It's like taking a trip around the world without ever leaving Nebraska. You can go from the steamy Amazon rainforest to the arid deserts of Africa, all in an afternoon stroll. And for those of you who like their wildlife with a side of underwater adventure, well, they've got us covered too. The aquarium here is top-notch. Sharks, sea turtles, jellyfish that look like they came straight out of a lava lamp. You name it, they've got it. So whether you're an animal enthusiast, a nature lover, or just looking for a fun-filled day trip, make sure to add Omaha's Henry Doorly Zoo and Aquarium to your springtime bucket list. Next up, for our number 4 spot, we're trading in the cityscapes for some good old-fashioned natural beauty. This is Chimney Rock. More than just a rock formation, this is a legendary landmark. 325 feet of sandstone shooting straight up from the prairie. Mother Nature decided to build her own skyscraper, and she did one heck of a job. Now, Chimney Rock has been standing tall for ages. It's a place far older than your grandpa's jokes about the good old days. This place has seen it all. It was a landmark for pioneers trekking the Oregon Trail, a beacon of hope for weary travelers, and probably even a hangout spot for a T-Rex or two back in the day. Okay, maybe not that last part, but you get the picture. The best time to experience the magic of Chimney Rock? Springtime, of course. The weather is perfect for a hike, the wildflowers are in full bloom, and the views? Let's just say you'll want to have a camera ready to go. You can explore the trails, learn about the fascinating history of the area at the visitor center, and even catch a glimpse of local wildlife. Prairie dogs, deer, and maybe even a bald eagle soaring overhead. But the real showstopper here is the sunset. As the sun dips below the horizon, it paints the sky in a kaleidoscope of colors, casting a warm glow on Chimney Rock. It's a sight you're not soon to forget. All right, let's take a break from all the rugged beauty for a second and step into a world of tranquility and charm. Number 3 on the list is none other than Sunken Gardens in Lincoln, Nebraska. This place is a hidden gem, a true urban oasis, a little slice of paradise right in the middle of the city. This place is free to enter. That's right, free. You can thank us later. As you stroll through the gardens, you'll be greeted by a symphony of colours and scents. Over 30,000 flowers bloom in perfect harmony. Roses, tulips, lilies, you name it, they've got it. And the gardens themselves are a sight to behold. There are cascading waterfalls, serene ponds filled with colourful koi fish, and winding pathways that lead you through this botanical wonderland. It's the perfect place to escape the goings-on of city life, to relax and recharge surrounded by the beauty of nature. You can pack a picnic, find a shady spot under a willow tree, and just let the tranquility wash over you. Visit during the spring, and you'll get to experience the gardens in all their glory. The flowers are at their peak, the air is filled with the sweet scent of blossoms, and the whole place feels like a scene out of a fairy tale. Gardening enthusiasts, photography buffs, or those looking for a peaceful escape, make sure to add Sunken Gardens to your Lincoln, Nebraska itinerary. All right, it's time we lace up those hiking boots and grab some water bottles, because next we're heading to our number 2 location, Scots Bluff National Monument. This place is a hiker's paradise, a history buff's dream come true, and a photographer's playground all rolled into one. Now, Scots Bluff is another one of those landmarks that'll make you feel like you've stepped back in time. It was a major landmark on the Oregon, California, and Mormon trails, and you can still see the wagon ruts carved into the landscape by those intrepid pioneers. But don't worry, you won't need a covered wagon to explore this national monument. There are miles of hiking trails winding their way through the bluffs, offering breathtaking views of the North Platte River Valley. You can see for miles in every direction, taking in the vast expanse of the prairie, the rolling hills and the distant Laramie Mountains. It's enough to make you want to burst into a chorus of America the Beautiful. And if you're feeling really adventurous, you can hike to the top of Scots Bluff itself. It's a bit of a climb, but the panoramic views from the summit are well worth the effort. The best part about visiting Scots Bluff in the spring? The wildflowers, of course. The hillsides come alive with a palette of colours, transforming the landscape into a breathtaking tapestry. So whether you're a history buff, a nature lover, or just looking for an excuse to get some fresh air and exercise, make sure to add Scots Bluff National Monument to your Nebraska travels. Last but not least is our number 1 spring destination in marvelous Nebraska. We're wrapping up our springtime adventure at a place that's near and dear to our heart, Arbor Lodge State Historical Park. And no, it's not just because we have a thing for trees, although we do appreciate a good oak as much as the next person. Arbor Lodge was once the home of J. Sterling Morton, the founder of Arbor Day. That's right, the guy who convinced everyone to plant trees, he was from Nebraska. Who knew, right? But this isn't just any old park. The centerpiece is Arbor Lodge itself, a stunning 52-room mansion that looks like it came straight out of a storybook. You can take a tour of the house, learn about the Morton family history, and marvel at the antique furniture and intricate woodwork. But the real stars of the show here are the trees. The park is home to over 250 different species of trees from all over the world. It's a United Nations of trees, all living in perfect harmony. You can wander through the Arboretum, admire the towering pines and majestic oaks, and learn all about the importance of trees and conservation. And if you're feeling really ambitious, you can even hug a tree. We hear it's good for the soul. But the best time to visit Arbor Lodge? You guessed it, springtime. The trees are bursting with new life, the flowers are in bloom, and the air is filled with the sweet sound of birdsong. So, whether you're a history buff, a nature lover, or just looking for a fun and educational day trip, make sure to add Arbor Lodge State Historical Park to your Nebraska itinerary. Well, folks, there you have it. 5 incredible springtime destinations in the heart of America's breadbasket. Who knew Nebraska could be so darn charming? From the wilds of the zoo to the heights of Chimney Rock, from the tranquility of Sunken Gardens to the historical significance of Scots Bluff and Arbor Lodge, Nebraska has something to offer everyone. So what are you waiting for? Book that trip, pack your bags, and get ready to experience the beauty and wonder of Nebraska in the spring. And hey, if you happen to see someone who looks a lot like us, but taller and better looking, be sure to say hi. It's probably just our cousin Larry. Or Matt Damon. Thank you all so much for traveling with us through the wonders of Nebraska. Give this video a like, subscribe to the channel, and strike that notification bell, dear friends, so our magnificent journeys will never come to an end. Until next time, stay curious, stay ready for adventure, and we'll see you on the trails.